Microphone test. Any frames dropping out? Too dark. I should have checked the time. Try again. And change the time. There we go. Hey. Yeah, get up there. You could join me if you wanted. Yo, Street. Have you got Flight Sim? Oh no, you just got a PC, didn't you? Good to see you, buddy. Good morning for you, I think. It's almost 10 PM for me. I'm just giving a test flight before tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream it. Man, it's huge. This is such a huge download. But I absolutely love it. Like, such a contrast from Dirt Rally 2 and from racing. just flying around. It's so relaxing though. So gorgeous, and you get to check out parts of the world, you know. I really have a great time in this. There's so many things I want to check out. Oh man, DR2 is huge, bro. Like that, it shouldn't be underestimated just how big DR2 is. This is probably bigger, but not by much. Surprisingly, like DR2 is still bloody huge. Alright, so this is working alright. I wonder what it's going to be like if I go somewhere a bit more intensive. Yeah, it's seeming to stream okay. I'm happy about how well it's streaming. Oh, that's so good to hear, man. Like, coming from any Logitech or Thrustmaster, certainly, you know. Alright, let's try the big gun, Tokyo. How bad is Tokyo gonna be? Tokyo is one of the most difficult places to render. Let's jump in a different plane though. JMB. I like that plane. Maybe SR-22. Nice fast plane. And start off in the middle of a bay. Oh man. Yeah, right. Well, here's the thing about handbrakes, especially when it comes to Dirt Rally 2. Well, Rally, sorry. Rally in particular. Hydraulic handbrakes sort of act like an on-off switch. There isn't a lot of there aren't many degrees of activation on it for Rally, because basically when they're used in Rally, the driver wants to immediately lock the rear wheels to get the car turning. So even though it's a lever, it still acts like an on-off switch for Rally. So it's not the worst thing to have it set up so it works like an on-off switch. Alright, now this is going to be interesting because I wonder if there's going to be any observable frame drops as I go through Tokyo. Now, alright, there is Tokyo. Sky tree. And there's Tokyo. Yeah, so don't be too concerned if it's activating like an on-off switch. Not something to be too concerned about. A 3-inch lift. Cool. I actually feel, because I've got the motion platform, the motion platform raises the seat a good 6 inches, at least. Mine's a bit of a leap to get into instead of, like, you know, dropping down into it. It's a bit of a, you know, I got a hurdle. Like, if I've got my flight stick mounted, it's a bit of a hurdle to get onto my get into my seat. Is the stream smooth enough? Hope it's nice and smooth. Oh shit. Thanks, buddy. So around here somewhere, I think, is Tokyo Disney World. I think it's around there somewhere. I've seen it once at night when I took the bus in. There's Tokyo Skytree. But I don't think it's rendered very well in MSFS. Tokyo Gate Bridge. Oh, I've got all sorts of warnings. Highway touch and go. Oh shit, whereabouts? What highway would I touch and go on? Down there? Looks so sketchy for a touch and go. I'll see if I can find a place to try a touch and go on a road. I mean, there's a runway right in front of me. Let's do a practice run on this highway, on this runway first, and then I'll see if I can do a highway touch and go. Jeez, I don't know if I'm that skilled. I think my landing gear should already be down here, and oh, I'm coming in. I'm high and I'm fast, so let's drop the throttle all the way down. The problem with trim is so sensitive in MSFS. You touch the trim just a little bit, and it translates into a big movement. Alright, let's see if I can bleed off some speed. Raise that nose a bit. Everyone uses runways. Oh. Just as a practice. Just as a practice. I'm so high up. Point that nose down. I try to get a touch and go even though I'm so high. flaps all the way extended. I'm gonna try to make my path down really long. Like a feather. Oh shit, at least it's a huge runway. Pointing that nose right down. Yeah, I got heaps of room at least. That's why I like flying these light crafts. You can get away with this sort of stuff. Oh shit. Oh really? This... Oh, shit. This is my first flight sim. You can tell, right? Stall. It's okay to stall at this level. I'm so close to the ground. Yeah, just ignore. I need a button though, just to say yes, it's fine. I got everything under control. And up we go. Oh shit! My pinky finger just tapped the trim. And that caused the nosedive. God damn it. The trim, so I've got the Thrustmaster TCM LC 16000M or whatever it is. And by default, the trim is on a rotary wheel on my pinky finger. And sometimes you just move it a couple of millimeters accidentally. I should move it somewhere else. So hitting that wheel caused the nose to dive just like that. It's slight, just a couple of millimeters. I mean, I got it down. I did the touch, and I got the throttle up, so I did the go, but then nosedived. No, it was entirely my fault. All right. Let's see if I can find a highway there, because the challenge is not complete. That was just the warm up. We'll find a highway for you. All right. Ready to fly? Is it going? Okay. So yeah, look. I'm just gonna use the trim, right? And it just, the amount of deflection you get from such a... I'm just moving my pinky just a little bit, and then bang, up comes the nose, or bang, down goes the nose. But yeah, this is my first flight sim, but I am in love. And I knew I would be when I saw it. And, you know, I hear that, you know, it may not be the most perfect of flight sims out there, that, you know, you got X-Plane 11 and Prepared are, you know, probably for the hardcore, but I think this makes a really good entryway into it, so I'm very grateful for it, even though it is exceedingly demanding on a PC. its run. But I think at the same time it will age well. I think as hardware gets better and they optimize it better, you know, it'll become a better and better experience. So I'm okay with investing in it for now to start off with. They seem like they're going to support it for a very long time. Like I think around 10 years at least they were saying. Pretty decent. And there's so much to learn. I don't think I'll ever be a civil aviator. I don't think I'm going to go for any license or anything. It's nice to experience this. So just like I'll never be a real life rally driver, I'll, you know. No, I might want to try my hand at vintage tarmac rallying at some point. Alright. Alright, I'm picking that bridge for you, Street. This is hairy. Flaps down. Bring the nose down. It's looking really skinny. Really skinny. I don't know about this. It's not looking wide at all. Oh no. I don't like my chances. Oh god. Come on. Oh! That wasn't the best of highways to be trying to land on. Oh, wow. Alright. I might try one other place to fly around. And that will do it for the test. Any requests for a place to go fly around, Street? Should I fly around my hometown? Okay, sure. Sure, absolutely. I'll stick in the SR-22 then. Where's Cairo? Okay, here we go. Could be the pyramids here. Sphinx. We'll start over here and we'll fly north. Mitko, hello! Indiana. Alright, I'll do the pyramids first and then I'll head over to Indiana for you, Street. Hope you guys are having a good morning, or yeah, it should be morning for most of you, I think. . don't think I've ever flown around Indiana, USA, so that'll be an interesting one for me. Okay, so I should just be flying north here to see the pyramids. Unless I'm pointing south. Which way am I pointing? I am pointing north, yeah. So the bent pyramid should be Serbia. 2 p.m. for you. If I fly over Serbia, you need to be my guide, Mitko. Where is the bent pyramid? I'm happy I'm able to stream this somewhat smoothly. I was concerned about it. Egypt is an amazing place. I thought I was starting just south of a bent pyramid. Oh shit, see that? I just tapped the trim again. I need to find a better way of adjusting the trim. Because on the wheel it is just so sensitive. Where is the pyramids? I am flying north. Am I too far to the west? I might be too far to the west. Oh wait. Wait, if this is the Nile, am I flying over the Nile right now? Yes, I'm sure I'll see the Sphinx if I've found the right place. Yeah, so this should be the Nile, right? So if this is a Nile and I'm flying north, there's a medium pyramid. There it is. There's one. Thought so. Okay, I'm on the right track. No, I found one. Found the first one in our little trek here. Go down, check it out. Meidum Pyramid. Probably not pronouncing that right. What I love, the thing I love doing the most in Flight Simulator is, you know, the visual flying. You know, I've never been to Egypt. I don't know, you know, I don't know my way around, but you know, just knowing some basic geography about Egypt and you know, of course Cairo being, you know, the big city that's right next to the pyramids, and Cairo being, you know, along the Nile, you know, and just using just little things like that to find your way around. I absolutely adore it. Awesome. It's just the world. It's just the world for you to play around with. Yeah, I can have a shit run here too, I'm sure. Alright, so let's find the other pyramids, which are further up to the north here. And they're just on the border of where the green becomes more desert-like, you know, just a little bit away from the Nile itself. Trying to adjust the trim just a little bit. I've typically been flying planes that have autopilot, and so I've been using that a lot more. So I've avoided using the trim. But there's something to be said for flying planes manually as well. I like flying planes manually, just like I like to drive cars that are more manual. There's more things to do. I bet all those name tags up front are players. I bet they're all hovering around the pyramids. Hey, Empule. Good morning, sir. We're currently pyramid hunting, and after this, we're going to head over to Indiana. I'm doing great. It's getting late here for me. It's like 20 past 10 p.m. Normally I'm in bed, but I slept a lot of this afternoon, so I thought I would at least get set up for the group flight today, later on. And I might stream it on YouTube, so I thought I'd just do a test stream to see if my setup here can handle streaming Flight Sim. I mean, Flight Sim's so intensive. I had my concerns on if it would work alright, but it seems to be going okay at the moment. Look at all these guys hanging around here. I'm guessing they're pyramid and Cairo sightseeing. There's actually a lot to see around Cairo, more than just the pyramids, even though of course the pyramids are the big draw. It's an old city. Thanks, Ampule. Let's have a look at the external view now. If I switch to the external view, the engine's going to be really loud, so I'm going to try turning that down first. There we go. It should be a little bit more bearable. It tends to be a little bit loud from the outside. I think I see a pyramid. The Khyber? I should try taking, maybe I'll try taking the, you know there's an amphibious plane, there's a plane that can land in water? The Icon A5? Maybe that one take up the Khyber then, if the Khyber's good to see by river. But the problem with the Icon A5 is it's just a really slow plane, so it's just hard to get anywhere quick. It's a fun plane. It's one of the nicest to fly around because it's just nice to fly. It's nice and agile, very responsive, very easy to fly. But it's just slow, unfortunately. I think I see pyramids up ahead. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna buzz them. We're gonna buzz them. Don't worry about that, Street. Don't worry about that. Heading in for a bit of a buzz. And we will find the Sphinx. Should be easy enough. What's there to see in Indiana, Street? I don't know Indiana at all. I only know Indiana's got a basketball team called the Pacers. That's about all I know about Indiana. I played basketball when I was in high school, so I followed the NBA. Indy 500. Alright, well, we gotta find the Indy 500 track when we go to Indiana. Let's do that, Street. An AMC Pacer. That's a cool car. That is a cool car. I like the AMC Pacer. Alright. Down to the pyramids we go. Land on the track, I reckon. Chat check 5x5 WMKI ground. Gotcha, in the pipe, 5x5. How you doing? We've got pyramids. The pyramids at the Giza. Roger, Wilco. Oh no, this is the bent pyramid. This isn't quite at Giza yet. Giza is further up. I gotta go further up to the north. So the Sphinx is still a little ways away. I believe. If my geography is still alright. This is so much more relaxing than Dirt Rally 2. I can look up and chat and read chat without that fear of imminent death. I don't need a transparent chat overlay over I see the Giza pyramids up there. Furthermore to the north. So I got the bent pyramid here. Pyramid Town! There's a heap of pyramids, man. See, there was the pyramid that we flew over way back there. Then there's these couple of sets of pyramids, but the bigger pyramids are further up there at Giza. Yeah, we're on the outskirts of Cairo here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. You got to get up closer. You see the buildings are getting bigger there. They're getting larger. That's the bent pyramid. Bent pyramid here. The red pyramid, there we go. Another pyramid dead ahead. I'm guessing that bent pyramid must be a much older one, or it's more deteriorated. Pyramid of Yossa. Rift. There we go, a bit of rudder work for you. Deja vu. I've been to this place before. Higher in the street. There you go, and a little Eurobeat. Bit of rudder action. Higher in the sky. I see Giza. 3 pyramids of Giza up ahead. And yep. Here we are in Cairo. That's more of a stepped pyramid, that one. Cool. Tree tops? I can't even speak. Treetops. Yeah, man. I've done my share of canopy trimming with the propellers. Definitely. Here we are. Oh man, until picking up this sim, picking up Microsoft Flight Simulator, I had no idea how to land, and it took me some time to. The landing challenges were a big help. I really appreciated the landing challenges in this. Really helped me to learn how to land. Without a doubt. So we will have the Sphinx and the pyramids here. Pyramids of Giza. Here's Cairo proper. Look at that city sprawling out there. That's wonderful. Alright, let's fly nice and low. Even though I am fairly high up. Bleed a bit of speed off. There's a Sphinx. So yeah, Street, these are the most famous of the pyramids. Complete with the Sphinx. There it is. See the much smaller pyramids around it too.
500.
Alright, we'll go for a landing, then let's head over to Indiana. I know there's an airport just it's around here somewhere. Yeah, just to the east of Cairo. There we go, there's an airport. Oh yes, I have tried it in VR. It is sensational. But I'm like, you know, because this will be the first time I'll be streaming it, I'll try streaming it. I haven't streamed in VR yet at all, so that's still gonna be a thing. Trying to stream in VR. How to read chat, how to set up the captures, that's gonna be a big thing for me. I don't actually see the runway. Is there really a bloody airport here? Is that just the tiniest runway in there? Is that what I'm seeing? Holy crap. Really? Look at that. That is the tiniest runway. Wow. 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 Alright. Let's try. I'm not feeling super confident, but I'll give it a red hot go. Alright, flaps. Alright. And I don't exactly, you know, take conventional landing patterns. I did the tutorials and I know about, you know, making all of your turns and all of that, but since I'm not trying to get any sort of aviation license, I sort of don't care. Good lord. That is so short.
Stall. Stall.
That is so short.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Ooh. Well, we're down. See if I can find a parking spot. Pull up next to the fuel. Handbrake. Now, how do you turn this thing off? Look around the cabin. Where's the fuel? I see batteries here. Ah, here, there's ignition here. Ignition. There we go. Alright, Indiana? Alright, geography test again. Where the hell is Indiana? Whereabouts in Indiana? So, I guess this is the airport, Indiana Coast, Stewart. Is that mid-state Ohio? I don't know. That's Pittsburgh. Any help, Street? That's Mid-Ohio Valley. U.S. Grant Bridge. New River George Bridge. I'm pretty clueless when it comes to, Oh, what's odd? Alaskan peas? What's odd? ORD? That's odd. O'Hare, Chicago. Chicago is... There's O'Hare. Let's jump in a different plane then. Hey, JVP. How you doing, champ? Let's get in this thing. Belgrade? Alright. If I knew where your house was, man, I'd be glad to. I don't know where I'm flying, but let's just fly. I think Street has gone absent, so we'll just take a quick fly around Chicago. I actually have a few connections to Chicago, because of companies I've worked for and the like. No worries. Hey, I'm happy to hang out. Happy to hang out, JVP. Yeah, doing a test stream because we got a group flight later on, and I figured maybe if nobody else was streaming it, I might try streaming it from YouTube. But I figured I should get all that stuff set up before doing the group flight. So here I am, just trying stuff out. Flying around cities, seeing if the streaming rigs can handle this super heavy game. But it's working. I think it's working all right at the moment. So pretty happy about it. Southeast from Indianapolis. All right, we'll try that out. Empure, we'll try it out. But because I'm in a more intensive plane now, I'm in a turboprop, it will require a little bit more setup. Like the prop planes, I pretty much am happy to just jump in and fly. These things are a little bit more... Yeah. Alright. Let's, we're gonna go to heading mode. We're gonna set the altitude. That's roughly 3,000 feet, I think. Might be good. Vertical speed. Yep, that's good. Heading. Empule, you're saying... Oh yeah, I've got this cranked on pretty high detail too. I love it. So heading. And you got to watch this thing as well. When you're on the runway, that the jet, the turbine doesn't overheat. Alright, so we will head south. Alright, I'll initially put our heading south. Your damper on. Altitude is set, vertical speed is set. We're on heading mode. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Alright. We're gonna take off a little bit more. We'll be heading east at first, and then once we climb a bit, we'll turn south. We are airborne. Landing gear up. Oh damn, I'm getting 17 frames per second. That's what I was worried about. 18 frames per second. 20. Holy crap. That's Chicago for you. Alright, let me get settled first. Alright, frame rate is gradually climbing. Where's downtown from here, JBP? I'm getting under 30 FPS at the moment though. Where the hell is downtown? Over there where those buildings are? Just give me a bearing from O'Hare. Is it east? Southeast? Alright, well, turn the autopilot on. I guess where all the buildings are, right? Should we fly over the buildings and then back around? We can change the heading. We can head east. But damn, this is the lowest FPS that I've had in this game in a long, long time. I don't know why my frames are so low. I think I am on ultra-ish settings, though. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I'm on ultra. And I've just turned off a few effects that I don't like depth of field and I don't like motion blur. And I'm unsure if I need lens correction, but yeah, everything is cranked except for rendering scale. Maybe I can turn a couple of things down. Yeah, that's helped a little bit. Not a huge amount, but a bit. I'm at 3,000 feet, it's not that high up. Climb a little bit. Like, I think I was doing fine in Tokyo. Why is Chicago killing frames? Tokyo is renowned to be one of the most taxing locations. I mean, the stream definitely would be taxing the system, right? But I was rarely getting below 40 something. Now it's climbing back up. I don't know. Maybe there was AI traffic or something. I don't know. Now it's above 30 FPS again, so that's fine. Well, here's Chicago. Here's downtown Chicago. So you from Chicago, JBP? The Windy City. Oh shit. This is actually the best way to view anything in Microsoft Flight Simulator, is a top-down view. The scale of everything is pretty spot on. You get the best performance from this view. Because a lot of it's, you know, aerial photography from Bing Maps, right? So it really looks good from top down. Really looks good. Fly south a bit. 30 miles south of downtown. So I used to work for Abbott Pharmaceuticals, and pretty sure they were headquartered in Chicago. Abbott Laboratories actually is the correct name for the company. And what's the other company? Just north of Chicago. Racine. It's actually Wisconsin. Racine, Wisconsin. Yeah, it does look so good, man. Racine, Wisconsin, which is like, from my understanding, an hour and a half north of Chicago. Case New Holland was the company I worked for. But everybody would fly into Chicago first and then drive up. Alright, yep. So yeah, you know Abbott. They split into Abbott and AbbVie, two different companies now. So I'm flying to Indiana. Am I MPU? Yeah, at Racine, Wisconsin, the major employer in Racine is CNH. Like, it's a small town from my understanding. So most people who live in Racine would work for CNH. And there was a time where you know, structural changes. A lot of people lost their jobs, and living in Racine, it was like you either have to commute up to Milwaukee or down to Chicago, from what I understood, because there weren't many jobs in Racine, so it was a rough time. I don't know where I'm going. I think Street was hanging out, and he said go to Indiana. But I don't know where in Indiana to go. Mitko, are you still here, man? Mitko, if you're here, You've been to Racine? Yeah, right. Yes, right near the lake. Yes. I never had the privilege to go. I really, I would have loved to go. Look how straight these bloody roads are. It just, that road is just straight forever. It's very flat out here, hey? God damn, is that flat? The racetrack. I don't know how I'm gonna find it though from here. I really don't know how I'm gonna find it from here. Right, right. Look at this. It's just, wow. It is remarkable. Mitko, are you still here? Are you still hanging out? Southeast from Chicago. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, southeast, east. Shit, and I played with a barrow. Ah, shit. That's southeast. Okay. We've adjusted to southeast. Right. Hey, shit, there's somebody parallel to me. Look at this. Where? There. I see lights. Somebody was parallel. I'm now flying away from them. I know. Wait, hang on. They're above me? There. There they are. Oh, check out that cloverleaf. Super straight highway. That's amazing. So we're flying southeast. You know what we should try to do? We should try to find an airport. Let's see how well I can use these systems here. Navcom or MFD. No, it's not even a touch screen. It's so stupid, right? This is a touch screen here. I don't know. Can you see that? Can you see? No, you can't see the cursor. Damn it! You can't see my cursor. But there's a touch. Part of this is a touch screen, but the other part is not. You've got to use the buttons. So where it says PFD, MFD, this white strip here is not touchscreen, but the bit on the left is touchscreen. All right. We're gonna look for the nearest airport. Where is Indiana? Well, there's a lot of airports really close by. Indiana would probably be quite some distance. There's a heap of airports. I can't even find you know what I need? I need the 4-character ICO code of an airport in Indiana to set as a navigational waypoint. That's what I need. Indiana. I'm gonna Google it. Indiana airport. Indiana or Indianapolis? Where am I going? I actually don't know where I'm going. I'm still flying though. Indianapolis International is the one, Impure. Indianapolis International. Okay. And the ICO code is... It's IND. Really? ICAO code, sorry. It's IND, okay. No worries, JBP. It's all good, man. Alright, let's see. If we do a direct line to IND, direct to select waypoint IND. No way, that's 9,000 that's 9,000 nautical miles away. Something's not right there. Hey, IND, I knew it. Something was off. Hey, IN. K I N D. 100 nautical miles away. Then we can go and use nav mode instead. We're pretty much on the right course though, Impure. We're changing course just a little bit, but for the most part, we're on the right track. But it's about 20 minutes out. So maybe we'll get a little bit more altitude. Pick up a bit more speed. Deploy the power. Well, I mean, this is going to take me to the airport, but how to find the racetrack once we get there? It's going to be interesting. Get a bit more engine into it, see if we can get there any quicker. We're looking for the Indy 500 Mitko. I'd like you to show me around Belgrade. That'd be fun. But I might not have time for that tonight. So I might have to get a rain check on that and take you up on that next time. This has been a good test of the stream. .60 knots now is the ground speed, even though the airspeed is 230 knots. It's all farmland out here. Colt Farms, that was. Little airstrip. least on the encoding side, things are not dropping. I'm not seeing many drop frames, even if my frame rate is only 42 FPS. So that's encouraging. I was concerned I'd have to limit frame rate in the game. Sorry, in OBS. Instead of running OBS at 60 FPS, I was thinking I might have to limit it to maybe 30 FPS. But, well, it's going okay. Though this is not exactly a building dense area. I am feeling tired though. It's getting late here. So I might have to call it after we get to the Indy 500. Really lovely playing this. Very, very sharp looking. Good luck at work. Thanks for dropping in, JBP. Take care, man. A couple of rivers down there, a little town down there. But miles and miles of farmland. Ten minutes out. We still will need to find the Indy 500 circuit after we find the airport. Much to stay in such a flat environment, hey? Sydney itself is nowhere near as flat as this. Though, I think out in the desert of Australia, yes, it would be flat, but this is flat as far as the eye can see. And this is from 12,000 feet up as well. Eight minutes out. Frankfurt Mun. With a name like that, you wouldn't expect this place is in the United States. Sounds like a very, very European name. Like a Germanic language. Maybe Austrian or Hungarian. Not quite German, but close. What do we got there? Clark. Next to Frankfurt Mun, we've got Clark. What's it like to drive through this state, I wonder? Five minutes. I should be able to see the airport any moment now. But I have got no idea where to look to try to find the racetrack. I imagine it wouldn't be too far away from the airport, but I don't even know where to start looking. I think I see the city up ahead. You can see that the density of a buildings increases somewhat. Dom! 8.5 kilometers northeast from the airport. Thank you very much, sir. I should be able to see it pretty easy then from getting to the airport. Still holding a solid 43 FPS, which I think is alright for this game. I'm getting so sleepy, though. Almost 11:30 p.m. I'm gonna have to be up really early as well. Oh dear. We are 3 minutes out from the airport and 18 nautical miles. 12,000 feet up. We're pretty high up for sightseeing, but we can sort that out as we get closer. Where is the airport? That's Fuller Field Airport below us. I see the airport. 8.5 kilometers northeast. Alright, so let's get back into here. Let's drop a bit of altitude. I'm gonna drop down to about 4,500 feet. We are going to switch 8.5 kilometers north/east of the airport. I should be able to see it. That's the airport directly below us, pretty much. And I'm coming in from the northwest. Is that it down there? I see a roughly oval shape road down there. So here's the airport here. A little bit choppy when executing that turn. Here's the airport. We are now facing northeast. Landing. 8.5 kilometers is not very far. Is that it there? Do I see it directly below us? Is that the Indy 500 racetrack? It's more square than oval though. The shape isn't quite right. But it could be. I don't know, it's too square to be oval. Right? That's way too square. Oh, maybe, then again. Have I found it here, Ampule? Is that directly underneath us? Is that the racetrack? I think so, maybe? There's the infields there. Nice. Oh shit. Gotta focus on my flying too. Right then. I think we need to organize a landing. Oh shit. Autopilot on or off? I gotta get rid of this window here. It's getting in the way. Alright, I'm gonna try to execute a landing. Which isn't gonna be easy, I think. I'm really high up. That's the airport there. Take care, Impule. I'm gonna land the plane and finish up myself. Thanks for hanging out though. Well, I'm way too close at the moment. I might try to spiral my way down. Drop some altitude. Thanks for your help in locating the track as well, Dom. I think there's a real it's really interesting trying to spot landmarks from the air. It's gives you a different perspective on things, I feel. Okay. Need a bit more throttle then.
Landing gear.
Doesn't complain about landing gear. Jesus.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, it's because I got the flaps in landing position. Doesn't like it. Hey, GH. I'm getting the stream prepped to see if, you know, if I need to stream, I'll be ready. And I just did a couple of random flights. I flew from Chicago to here. The Indianapolis 500 is here. Hence my comment about, now you're understanding that even with a 3090, get Microsoft Flight Simulator and get VR, and yep. So DLSS, I think, is going to be the savior for VR. Like DLSS now in No Man's Sky, I think DLSS coming to this, and my prediction is we will get DLSS for Flight Simulator when Nvidia's FSR is ready for consoles. When AMD's FSR is ready for consoles, then Microsoft Flight Simulator will go to Xbox with FSR on Xbox, and then we should also have a solution for Nvidia cards as well. That's what I believe is going to happen. I'm still really high up. Yeah, Buzz and I did a bit of location scouting earlier today. FSR. It's probably going to be out sooner than you think. I had no idea how to land myself, GH. But spending some time with Project Pata, doing doing on-air company, where we were doing flight deliveries from location to location. You learn. Yeah, you need a lot of patience. You need you need a lot of room. You need to line it up, and it's all so gradual. And the recommendation, of course, is to start off a little bit like driving, right? You want to start off on the easier planes first. The plane I'm currently trying to land is not one of the easiest to land. First of all, like, you've got a lot of wing. You're fighting the plane. The plane wants to stay airborne. The plane wants to take off. And it's such a balancing act. You want to come in so gradually, so gently, but you've got a limited amount of time to bring her down. One of the biggest things I learned was if you want to drop altitude, you drop power. If you want to decrease speed, you point the nose up. If you want to increase speed, you point the nose down. So you're trading altitude for speed all the time.
Stall.
Oh.
Stall.
And on air, you get punished. You get punished if you don't fly nicely, if you don't land smoothly, if you get stall warnings. So you start to learn not to do that. But even then, you know, I'm still not amazing at it, but I've learnt a lot. And you learn to choose the airports with a big runways, so you have plenty of time. You see how slowly and gradually I took this? And basically, you want to bring it down so gradually, and you let the plane sort of just touch down like that of its own accord. You have the plane, you know, you let gravity do its thing generally, and the plane just sort of plops out of the sky and lands on the runway and rolls along. Very satisfying once you start getting it. Beer runs. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep pretty much right now. I'm gonna pack up. I think the stream's smooth, yeah, GH. Because I'm only getting 26 FPS. That was my worry. Because I may or may not stream. It all depends on who rocks up, who streams, and the like. But I figured I should, you know, get set up at least. Thanks, GH. I mean, it's perfectly smooth, even though it's like 26 FPS. It feels smooth. When I'm playing, you know. But I was worried about, you know, the overhead of, you know, OBS and NDI and all of that. I was concerned. Now, how do you turn this thing off again? That's right. Throttle across and then back to the cutoff. That cuts off the throttle. There's the... Alright, throttle is cut, so then... Warnings, yes. And then the battery. There we go. Successful flight. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I should have tried landing on the speedway, but not in this plane. This plane is a bit hectic to try to land in a small location and that, like that. But it is 20 minutes to 12 AM, and I'm pretty sure the flight, the group flight starts at 6 AM. So I better try to get some sleep. Guys, thank you for joining in with me this evening for the test stream. You guys have a great day, and hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys. Ciao.